Now, Islam is not a cult. Okay, what does a cult mean? What is a cult? Let us see if Islam is a cult or not. Do you think a true religion of God will promise people that they will have God will give them a penis which is endless? Is that a cult or what? So Islam is not a cult, huh? But the God of Islam promised me endless penis. Islam is not a cult, but Islam promised me 80,000 women to sleep with. Women who can see through their bones. And by the way, if you are a Muslim and you want to challenge me to show you those reference of anything I say here, anything, call me. Anything I say here about Islam you don't believe is true and you are a Muslim, please call me and I will make you read it by your own eyes, live as we speak in the screen. You see, I don't show myself as some people do because I'm not the topic. The topic is what Islam teach. So why you lie to us? Why? Any Abdul? And look here what they say. It is a universal way of life and civilization. Guys, it's a universal way to start cutting hands. This is a civilization. If somebody steal an egg, we cut his hand as long as he steal the egg from a Muslim. But if he stole the egg from a Jew or a Hindu or a Christian, we don't cut his hand. He's a good guy. This is a way of civilization. If a woman commit adultery, we stone her to death. It is a way of civilization that if a man he insult the Prophet, behead him or crucify him, as the Quran teach. It's a way of civilization that if your wife, you fear that she is being disobedient, you beat the hell of her. Islam is the way of life of civilization. I mean, can you believe it? This is the way of civilization. If this is the way of civilization, so what savagery mean? Huh? If this is the way of civilization, what savagery mean? What jungle mean? Have you ever heard of a monkey teaching his fellow monkeys to stone a monkey because she committed adultery? No, you can hear that in Islam. Have you ever heard of a religion believe that monkeys are Muslims? This is why they throw rocks at each other. You believe it? Maybe you will not. Let me show you, because you might say I'm making things up. Right? The only religion believe that only even animals they are Muslims when they do violence. And how they notice that this monkey is a Muslim? They notice it because they are doing violence, and what they are doing, they are killing a monkey. Look at this. Even monkeys have to be aggressive, and this is the only way to prove them as Muslims. Look at this. This is one of the companions of the Prophet. He is witnessing that monkeys are Muslims. How? And they practice Sharia law. Look at this. During the pre-Islamic period of ignorance, during the pre-Islamic period of ignorance, supposedly the Muslim, they call Arab before Islam ignorant. Yeah, ignorant, right? Khadija, she was the boss of Muhammad because the Arab were ignorant. There was many queens who they are Arabic queens from that area. Like if you go, actually not only Arab, other nations in the area, like Yemen. Yemen used to have the queen of Sheba, very famous women. What about Egypt? Cleopatra, all the ignorance, this ignorance. Look what Islam brought. When Islam came, what happened? Khadija was the boss of Muhammad. After Islam, what Khadija became. So now they say, I saw a she monkey surrender by number of monkeys. If me, that's true story. I saw a she monkey surrender by number of monkeys. They were all stone in it because she had committed sexual intercourse. No comment. And if you read the story details, you will not believe it. According to the story details, like here they are not giving you the story. I can show you the story. By the way, any Muslim can call me anytime. Like if you want me to show you the details. According to the details, this female monkey, this guy was watching, and he saw her seduced by other monkey. He was behind a tree, and he told her, you know, look like he have a banana or something, you know, or maybe his banana is bigger than the banana of the husband, you know what I mean. So and the monkey, her husband, the female monkey, her husband was sleeping over his arm. I'm just describing to you as he said in the hadith. So she lifted his head slowly, and she went behind a tree, and she did bang bang boom boom Allahu Akbar with the other monkey. And she had sex with the other monkey, and her husband is still asleep. So until now, things is safe. He went back, so she went back to her husband, and then she put her hand under his head. Then the husband, he woke up, and the husband monkey, Mr. Chimpanzee, when he woke up, he smell. He starts sniffing, you know those the monkeys, they sniff, right? I mean, come on, you know. So he sniffed, and he noticed that there is a smell of a sperm in his wife vagina. Oh boy. This is the way of life of civilization. That is the way of life of civilization. Do we have any Abdul here? Any Abdul? It's very funny how the Muslims always they try to fabricate stories, and they imply that this is about Islam, and now the monkeys are Muslims. Actually, the Quran confirms that all animals are Muslims, and Allah will gather them in the judgment day to judge between them. In the hadith, Muhammad, he said that Allah will judge between two goats. One have a horn and the other one don't have a horn. Who is a Muslim want to call us? Anyone? Until now, we could not find one thing is a truthful in this article. Islam is not a civil religion. Islam is not good for any civilization. Islam, if you practice it wherever you go, things go backward. You see, why Dubai is advanced compared to other Islamic countries? Because Islam there is in the shadow. Bring Islam. Go, bring Islam to Dubai. Dubai will be empty. Why a neighboring country like Saudi Arabia is not advanced the same as Dubai? Because they have Islam. I just saw a video on the news. A girl, she was dancing in a studio, have no men, only women. And there was somebody captured her in video. The government announced the alarm. They have a meeting. The head of the sport, the stadium, everybody, the whole country is in like an unbelievable, disgusting. The girl, she did nothing. She was dancing in front of women. In the same time, those scam, if you go and see what the Saudi do when they go abroad, Saudi Arabia, they don't go to visit ancient buildings. Like if you ask a guy from Saudi Arabia, where you been? Did you visit the Pharaoh tomb? Or no? Did you visit the museum? No. But he know every single bar in Cairo. During the month of Ramadan, I remember once I was in the Philippines. There was a Saudi guy. I think it was two, and he have I think two or three hookers with him. So they have hookers. You can tell. You can tell from their clothes. Those are hookers. You know, their skirt is not even 1 inch. You can see the panty without even standing. And he was asking the waitress if she have halal food. Oh boy. I mean, halal food is important now. He have whiskey in the table. They are drinking beer, huh? And now he don't want to eat pork. He want to eat halal food. You have halal food. In the month of Ramadan, guys, the month of Ramadan, if you go to those countries, I assure you the majority of the visitors of those countries are Muslims coming from Saudi Arabia, from Kuwait, from Bahrain. Usually they are coming from countries where there's no freedom. You know what I mean? If Ramadan in that country give no freedom for you to live normal life, whatever you wish to do as a person who have a normal life, whatever it is, bad or good, then you will find them going and fleeing all the way to Philippines, to Thailand, to etc. You know, there's some Saudi, they almost fly every 2 or 3 weeks. They save some money each time they get a check. They take a vacation. Their job is not a job. They don't have a job. You know, the Saudi government made something stupid. They decide to make what it's called Saudi. They want to replace the employment, the manpower in Saudi Arabia by Saudi, and they are hoping that if we hire Saudi, we will save money, and the Saudi they will get a job. But they forgot that those are lazy people. They are not good for work and they have no skills. So after they start kicking out employees from foreign countries, replacing them with Saudi, then they notice that everything is slowing down. Everything is dead. A Saudi guy, he come at 10 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, he work until 11. At 11, he want to prepare himself to the noon prayer. And he take 20, 30 to 35 minutes to prepare for ablution. And then after ablution, he have to pray for like 10 minutes. And then after the prayer, he have to talk to his friends and he makes some tea. They are not productive people because Islam is against being productive. How you can be productive in a religion saying to you that it's an obligation to pray 5 times a day? How you can do that? And if you don't do it, we arrest you. You pray at noon time, and now it's afternoon prayer, and now it is etc. prayer. Now it's sunset type of prayer. Now it is dinner prayer. Now it is how you can live your life. Muhammad, he made the 5 prayer to keep them busy and not to think, and as a way to control them and to see, to watch over them who is obedience for him, who is not. Otherwise, what is the point of 5 prayers? 5 prayer or 1 prayer is the same. And why you have to do it in a certain way? What about you pray in your heart? And because Islam is a way of civil life, the Muslim, they block the road, or they put a blanket in the middle of the airport and they gather together and they pray and they scare the hell of everybody because they are civil. Somebody ban this guy Wang, please. Somebody ban him. Or block him. Yeah, I would do it. Hold on. Okay. Now, the 5 pillars of Islam. By the way, there's nothing is called 5 pillars of Islam. Because if you read the 5 pillars of Islam, you will not find the word jihad. Jihad is the most important thing in Islam. It is the most important thing in Islam, but it's not in the pillars. So where is you got those pillars? What is the pillars? What is the pillars of Islam? Any Muslim can tell me? Are they really true? Those 5 they put for us there. Then the 6 articles face of Islam. Those are not actually those are the most funny articles, you know. And look here, they add to believe in Moses and David. This is not what it says. To believe in the prophets, whatever. But in Islam, they will not tell you that Alexander the Great is a prophet too. Hitler, if he was exist in the time of Muhammad will make a chapter about him. This is why he made a chapter about Alexander the Great. What is the difference between Alexander the Great and Hitler? One was victorious and the other one he lost the war. That's all. In chapter 18 in the Quran, Muhammad is speaking about a prophet of Allah. His name is Dhul Qurnayn. Actually, I find it very funny how Muhammad he present his characters in his Quran. You know, like when you go in the Quran and you read a story, you are expecting that God is talking and God bring knowledge. And Allah he decided to tell us something. Like, do you want to learn something? Okay, they are asking you about the man with the 2 horns. Have you ever heard of a God? He present a character, a person, by calling him the man with the 2 horns. Don't this guy have a name? Who is the guy with the 2 horns? Any Abdul can tell us? Who is Mr. the man with the 2 horns? Who is he? Where we can find him? وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ ذِي الْقَرْنَيْنِ. And they are asking thee about the man with the 2 horns. Okay, who is he? Now Allah is talking, you expect him, like the historian Allah is going to give us some of the unknown history. Look what he says. They ask thee concerning Zulqarnain. What if you do first start saying his name? What his name? What Zulqarnain? A man with the 2 horns. It doesn't even say a man. He might be a beast. Who have you ever? How we will know that this guy is a man even? Because it says the person, the one with the 2 horns. How we will know who is the one with the 2 horns? So now Allah decide to tell us. I will rehearse to you something of his story. The history is going to be revealed. The unknown history of the Dhul Qurnayn, the one with the 2 horns. Verily, we establish his power on earth. If Dhul Qurnayn was victorious because of Allah, even the victory of Dhul Qurnayn was coming from Allah. Alexander the Great was victorious because he was a Muslim. Are you sure? That's true story. Do we have any Muslim want to give us a call? Are you sure that Zulqarnain, Alexander the Great, he was a Muslim and Allah gave him victory? Okay, let us continue. He was doing jihad. One such a way he followed. Now Allah he started. Hold on, this is need a background music. Zulqarnain he follow away, and he keep walking, and walking, and he keep talking and walking. Commercial break. If you are going on a business trip and you like to fly to where Zulqarnain used to go, please contact us, our travel agencies. Zulqarnain travel agency is the best. We provide you limousine with all kind of entertainment. We cannot tell you exactly what is inside the limousine, but you know better. Call us right now and get your discount. For strangers, we charge usually $1,000. Because you are our friend and you listen to Christian Prince, we will charge you only $2,000. Continue. Now Zulqarnain, he was walking and walking and walking and walking until what? I mean, look at the surprise, until when he reached the setting of the sun. Like, what the heck? The setting of the sun? Hold on, shut up, come on. Show respect, man. This is history. I mean, what's wrong with you? This is history. Allah is telling us a true history. This is not a joke. This is a true history. You know, this is what's wrong with people. This is true, proven by science. And actually, he reached the sitting place of the sun. The translation here is not really true. He found the sitting place of the sun. Let me show you. Yeah, here we go. We just change the translator. Look at this. Till when he reached the sitting place of the sun. Wow, wow, man, all my life I want to find that. Actually, to be honest with you, on my previous trip, I went and I tried to reach where the sitting of the sun, and what I found, I mean, I was unlucky. It was a cloudy day. And I was late, so I could not find where the sun set. I mean, they told me go, keep going until you reach the ocean. So I keep going, and then what? I went there, it was a cloudy day. And this is not even fair. But because Allah, he gave his blessing to Zulqarnain, he was able to find where the sun set. Otherwise, we cannot find, normal people, we cannot find that. This is only was a blessing from Allah to his prophet Zulqarnain. Can you find where the sun set yourself? No. Can I find it? No. I just shown you even a video I took myself. We cannot find that. This is only happened by the will of Allah, only for Allah who he want them to find it. So Zulqarnain, he was really lucky because Allah, he gave him the honor of such a discovery. Do you see the benefit of being obedience? That's amazing. Otherwise, you would end like me, seeing the ocean and you see where the sun, we don't see where the sun's sitting. And this is not right. So if we go back here in the story, which is, I find it very astonishing, amazing story. How lucky this man to find where the sun set. But Abdul, as I know, the sun is going to set where I live right now. Even I am sitting in my chair, not going anywhere, and I'm going to see where the sun set. So what your God mean he found where the sun set? And remember, Islam is a religion as a way of life for all civilization. Okay, all civilization now, they should go and keep walking a road until they find where the sun set. And what happened after that? The story is not over. Until when he reached the sitting place of the sun, he found it sitting in a muddy spring. Like, look at this. I mean, that, why is the sun is a pig? I mean, why the sun is going as in a muddy spring? Why? Any Abdul? I am a truly convinced that this is history, and this is a true history coming from the true God. Look, everything there is a fact. Let us put our facts straight. And you know the funny, the Muslim, they say to you, no, no, no. He is saying that it appeared to him that he found the sun sitting in the mercury. It doesn't say that, Abdul. Stupid, don't lie. The one is there is not even the one is talking until now is Allah. Allah said, I'm going to tell you about him. He found it. He found it. Who is talking? Allah. He is not saying he found it if as it is like and he thought. No, he is telling us a fact which is supposedly scientific fact. He found it sitting. So they try to hide this disaster. And you know the funny, in the Muslim website they say Islam is not a cult. One of the signs of cults is to say stupid things. Stupid things. The sun set in the murky water. Any Abdul? This is the chapter of Al-Kahf, the cave chapter. Actually, I advise all of you to read the chapter of the cave because it is the most hilarious, stupid chapter in the Quran. It has a collection, all of the like flying carpet stories, all the fiction stories. Unbelievable. I love it. This is my favorite chapter. There is two things I like in my life: falafel and the cave chapter. Do we have any Abdul have any comment? This is a religion. This is a religion, and this is what we should believe, that Allah is telling the truth. Falafel at least is something real. I like falafel. It is yummy, it is vegetable, it is good. I mean, what we will learn from this stupid Quran? What is the benefit of Islam? Islam teaches us history, wrong history. Science, wrong science. Even the fiction is stupid. God, he gave Suleiman flying carpet. Hold on. Do you know what Suleiman used to drive before the flying carpet? I am vegetarian. Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. I eat only like beef. But because you know, let me prove to you that I'm vegetarian. Okay, this is, I will use the Islamic logic. The cow eat grass, and I eat the cow. What does that make me? Vegetarian. Thank you. See, I hope you are convinced now. So now let's go back to the Muslim to Allah logic. So based in Allah logic, who is telling us things we do not know, and Islam supposedly in the Quran is going to explore for us secrets which nobody knows. Nobody knows. I mean, this is amazing. This is a secret. This is like discovery. Somebody called the Dr. Phil. I wonder why Dr. Phil, he lost his hair. This guy, he lost his hair. He did not see this yet. What he will do if he see it, I think his hair will grow. This is God talking? That's amazing. It's too much. I mean, Allah is beyond imagination, my friend. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me? Do we have any beautiful Muslim, any handsome Muslimah? Do you know why I say beautiful Muslim, handsome Muslimah? Because according to Muhammad, Muslim woman, she is not allowed to shave her mustache. Muslim man, he should trim and shave his mustache. I mean, have you heard of a religion is upside down? Women, they cannot shave their hair from their face, but the man, he should do it. I mean, what's wrong with this, Muhammad? If a woman, she take hair from her face, Allah will curse her. A Muslim man, he should take hair from his face. This is why I'm saying that there's any beautiful Muslim man, any handsome Muslimah. because it's the upside down. I mean, what the business of Allah if a woman she grow she take hair from her face? Why Allah is happy to see a woman have a mustache? Hmm? And you know the funny, you ask the Muslims why. The hadith says, "Yeah, brother, because you are changing the creation of Allah." Okay, when you do circumcise, aren't you changing the creation of Allah? Hello? Allah created you with little piece. Why you take it off? Not only for the male, even for the female. Huh? And why the man he can cut his hair and he can shave his mustache, but the woman she cannot? Isn't it this is a change of the shade? Look at wallah. And why Muhammad used to color his hair? Muhammad want to be a redhead. He don't like to be. He forbid the Muslims, by the way, from dyeing their hair black. You can go right now and search on Google. It is haram to dye your hair black. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? This is why the Muslims, if you notice, they dye their hair red. Unbelievable. Guys, I want to make my hair a green because black is not allowed. It's haram. Red, I don't like it. I will look like an onion. I think because everybody go green, I'm going to go green, man. And you know what? I walk in the street and people, they will say the green man, the green man. That's hilarious. That's so unbelievable. That's unbelievable. I mean, the wisdom of the prophet is above all kind of wisdom. And his dying, I mean, the way he dye his hair, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. We better not to go there. Please leave me alone. Do we have any Muslim here? This is okay. Hold on. Let us go back to the article. I mean, why we are changing the topic? You guys, you see, guys, you are taking me away from my topic. I mean, because I'm naive and I am an Arab, you take advantage of me, huh? And the other day you told me go and buy shampoo. I went to the store. I told them I want shampoo, and they said to me, "There's nothing. It's called shampoo. We have shampoo." Why you told me shampoo if it is shampoo? Anyway, we, the Arab, is the one who brought civilization to everybody. As an example, Al-Qaddafi, he said that Shakespeare, his real name is Sheikh Isber. And I know that from the beginning, by the way, but I did not notice. I was waiting for somebody to help me to notice that. So Al-Qaddafi, may Allah bless his soul, he was so smart and he noticed that Shakespeare, his real name is Shakespeare. He's an Arab. Yep. And Al-Qaddafi, he said that the word democracy, this one even coming from the Arab. And he said the original of the word or the meaning or the sentence, it is democracy in the Libyan accent, which means bring the chairs. This is true. Not only that, shut up. Not only that, you can go right now and search in YouTube and you will find there is a documentary paid and sponsored by the Muslim propaganda that the one who discovered Australia is the Arab. And the one who discovered America is an Arab too. And not only that, hold on. Not only that, the Muslim, they have documentary made by Al Jazeera. They say that the Native American Indian, they were Muslims too. And why all of this happened? Now let me explain to you why everybody was a Muslim. All of them, they used to be Muslim. The American Native Indian, the Australian, this is what the Muslims saying, they used to be Muslims. Okay, what happened? How they left Islam? I will tell you. They read this verse. They did read this verse, my friend, and they lost their hair. How stupid Allah is. Allah, He's saying that the sun set in the murky water. That explains why they left Islam, my friend. Okay, I got it.